429.
Just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, BMP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind. It's like some magic's floating all in the air. Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way. It's time for working, man, I don't even care. Just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold, always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee beans. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving a hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a Ric Flair, I'll say he ain't got nothing on it. When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah, boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold, third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub love. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single combo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song. I'll tell him go home. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold,
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the coffee shop on Twitch, Trovo, YouTube, and Arena. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Mine's been doing good so far. We're going to be jumping back into Hogwarts for a few hours. So we'll do a little bit of progress all around. They say read before playing, yet they don't never give a person enough time to actually read the whole frickin' thing. Typical. Right, Linda Cartier, ready for action. And thanks for the host on Trovo, Jays.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Okay. Perfect. We're in Hogsmeade. coffee in the Forbidden Forest. Rescuing the Snidgets. Yeah, good away. Any? Not that far away, so... Red Carrot, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, you. Still in an area where I can't use my broom. I want to fly. There we go. I'm coming, Poppy. And yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to head back to Hogwarts after this one. Get into the room of requirements and gotta feed the animals and whatnot.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes,
yeah,
of
Poppy's
course.
hiding
You're
something.
Absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
You are the
Yo.
talk of the school since you saved Mr. Raven Eye from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Hardy.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not.
Well, at least one of them has common sense.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Of course, there's the hothead who wants to be leader, and
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
all right.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
So, okay, that's all for that quest for now, eh? He's going to be going to the library, then I'm heading to my room of requirement. We got animals to fend for, to take care of. And potions to gather and whatnot. What we got here? Pure brew. Can't hold any more Wiggenwelds. Yeah, let's do this. And now this. Gothic theme. There. Now, got not sure why I bother with those tables, because I honestly don't need to do any potion making anymore. I'm going to have that many leaves, I won't need to do much any more of those for the Merlin trials. Alright. Time to look in on the animals. Up here. Gotta look at the little fella. Oh, here. Hello, Tribble. We do need to get you a makeup. And we've collected the hair there. Hello, Ace. How you doing?
The Scarecrow walks
How you doing, Hatter?
at midnight, and he will kill you. You will die.
Oh, come on. I paid you already. Fine. There you go. Oh, hello, big governor. Oh, here's a brushing for you, too. Ah, do another brushing. How you doing, Katie? Katie, what soul? I sold it for coffee, remember? Good. I'm sorry. Cat. That's everybody. Grab a bit of moonstone. Nothing in the bag right now. Okay. See how things are doing up here. Thestrals. Oh, hello, baby. It's the baby. He likes it. You chill out there, have some food. So what's been going on for you guys today? Anything of interest or just chilling out? Nice little shortcut. The hippogriffs. Oh, Kermit. Well, that's good. Always good to have some chill time. More brushing, Caligo. And a little brushing for deer for you. Oh, that's from. There you go. Yeah, sometimes the most therapeutic thing you can do is just tell someone can't do it. You come down here, you need a brushing. Cooper. Yeah. Bird. What do you want from me? Edie Bunch. Okay, that Cooper's already hit. Where's your partner? Okay. Okay, did everything. I think there's still one Hooper that did not get its brushing. And they keep taking off on me.
What is this a thing? Oh, you fool. Get up! What the filthy boy? You do it! No! You do it!
There's for one.
Oh. Thank God for that. One coin still.
Okay, everybody's got their TLC here. And Manon. Manon, do 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 do. Oh. Trying to think what to do, if I should concentrate maybe on some more Merlin trials. Or do some more side mission stuff. Head to the map room and do the bit of main story about the trial. And thanks for all the hosts on Trovo. Do a quick look at quests, I guess. Got a few side bits already in, but there's more to be had around the different communities. Well, we're in the area. Let's go ahead and track this thing.
Now.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Cruciatus? Oh.
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Well, I personally see no issue in using this spell against, say, the poachers or those Ragnarok loyalists.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
In with the...
I'll make Ominous understand.
News.
He'll change his mind.
And now we gotta wait for him to send a message. Let's go talk to Natty. Yes? Oh yeah, she's not that far off. Oh yeah, we can just run there. Heck with it. Oh, it's just right over here, eating. Was eating.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately,
nothing
she might, in
moves
fact,
quite as
have been
fast
even
as
less
the
forgiving than I'd
school
hoped.
gossip mag.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Hey, Sky Zone. Excellent. You'll want to make sure to have that update taken care of over on Streamloots as well, going into your profile and do the name check.
What does your mother think about all
Just
this?
so your
Well, as
everything
you saw,
works
she worries a
smoothly on
great
that
deal.
end.
She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands.
That's the
my
thing
need
with
to seek
changing
justice in a
usernames
small
on
way.
Twitch. There's
But
a
that
lot of
doesn't
little
mean
things
that she
that'll
likes
break
it.
because things don't match.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother.
You
raised
may
me to believe
may
that
need
it
to
is a
double check
privilege
things
to be
like
able to
alerts
fight
and
for
whatnot
those who
too,
cannot.
if you're still
I know
streaming
there
on
is risk
Twitch. I know you're
involved,
doing more
but I
on
feel it
YouTube
is
than
worth
anything.
it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary.
And
And
speaking
thank
of
you
the
for your kind
YouTube, hope
words. We all have our burdens.
Again, asking
father had a
folks
saying
please
about that.
consider an extra
Yes, I
tab
remember.
of my
Rain does not
YouTube
fall on one
stream
roof alone.
Exactly.
or the playlist
Soon
I
you
have
and
set
will
up on
put an end to
YouTube
the
to try to get
Ashbinders,
the
beginning with
public
Harlan.
view
And
hours
once he is gone, we will turn
whittled
our
down.
attention to Rookwood.
Currently at about
We are making progress, and we will
421 or something like that left to
Thank you
try to
again
hit the
for
partner
saving me.
numbers.
You deserve all of the praise you have received.
We're slowly getting there. Alright, so that did nothing. I'm not kind of thinking I don't want to go through that bit just yet. Map. Let's see, Hogsmeade. Taking a look, I don't think we have any side missions left to do there. Yeah. Go to the world map. I think we have all the sides done there. We do have a bandit camp there we can head to, though. Do a little quick clean out. Oh, an Inferni lair there to have some fun with. Yeah. It's not much of a difference, Skyzone, but it can still mess things up with connections to different services. I know from experience. Right. Let's go to the ending camp right there. That's a winding way around. Really?
When the forest calls, I must take heed. My advice. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head.
Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Yes, always easy to blame everyone except yourself. Never could it be of your own hand that fortune
We've got, what, 4 of them are kicking around here.
For a week.
A balloon. That's a new one. The Pokemon game doing a bit of an event this week, bringing back some of the rarer Pokemon that haven't been available for quite a while.
Totalis.
something afoot.
Alright, there is something afoot, because you're alone now, buddy.
Odd indeed.
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio.
Thus this camp cleared, and not a lot to have been had. Alright, we both got ourselves a new beastie. Head back to the map. Ooh. Treasure vault. Yes, please. May not be much in it in the way of treasure, but still, it is loot. And we needs the loot. I don't know if need is the right word, but we want the loot. Hello.
You always this awful Accio.
Slippery.
Your poaching days are over.
Right. And we need to put a resto momentum there. That way we're ready for anything fighting wise.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Okay, we gotta... Gotta say, these treasure chests are treasure vaults, very underwhelming with what they've got. But, can sell it. These two drop anything.
Revelio.
They didn't even drop anything. I mean, rude. You could at least have the courtesy of having something in your pockets when I take you out. And what? We do need another giant purple toad. Journals. Let's have ourselves a little flight over there. That's what I want. Hello.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's script.
Confringo.
Outside the city. It's a tool.
I should have expected them to pop up like that. We'll collect this stench of the dead. Clean out the rest of these guys. Now,
Revelio.
they are cleaned out. Okay. It just, yeah, like that sort of thing, it just makes it a little easier overall, Skyzone, that way. Keeps the names matching up when playing cards and whatnot, or know who's buying. So on. But again, if there's any other services you're tied into with Twitch, there, you may want to double check that they're working fine.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Well, saves me dealing with the wolves.
Revelio.
Ah. So this should have been marked as cleared. Eh. Okay, I've collected the chests over there, so I don't need there. Back to this treasure vault. Just want to make sure if I picked up whatever's in it or not. Gonna be selling things soon, I think. I have to do a few Merlin trials, get things.
I should investigate.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Confringo!
No! I will make you pay. I'll get you.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Now, target. No.
Revelio.
Oh, we can weld. Can't carry anyway.
Bombarda!
Take those for selling. That's it. Again, underwhelming on the actual stuff in the chest, but at least it'll be a bit more money.
Revelio.
And these get... Alright. I'm... Yeah. Why not? We'll go to this one. It's close to somewhere I can sell some stuff off.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
And... unidentified back item. Alright.
Look, you dribbling over there. Look like you've been had by the flobberman himself.
Okay, I want to double check my challenges. There we go. Merlin trials. Okay, I need to do 4 more of those to increase gear space. Only 1 more set of balloons to get another appearance for the broom. Alright. Okay. Well, we can get the torture spell. Let's head back to Hogwarts, I think. Map. And Floette in the Twitch chat, I've already got. And not track west. Come on. Back. mirrors, yep. I realized the flame I picked was so far away from them. And now we nap here and wait.
You're here. Brilliant.
I've been here the whole time. Where the fuck were you?
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But Ominous won't help me, so I'm hoping you still can. I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Right.
He's this way.
Giddy up, Buttercup.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Oh, this blue flame I haven't activated yet. Oh, we got one of those mirrors. All right. Oh, that's a flame on another floor. All
there
right.
he is. Good luck.
No. Alexa being the listening beast.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with trees.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
That means 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Oh, we're ready for this. Get your,
Dark, ominous corridors.
get your panties untwisted.
My favorite.
Let's go.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Reach the scriptorium, we'll find evidence there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. Written to my brother, he knows how I access the corridor's entrance, and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. Hope that my brother will follow my lead, and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous, your family was here.
Alright, we need a little bit of harem.
She was my aunt.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief.
It's Randy
I hear a
Orton. He
whisper
hears
saying,
voices
"Speak
in
to
his
me."
head.
I'm a parcel.
They counsel him.
I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Eh.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to
Oh,
solve.
yeah.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
I'm looking for clues. I'm looking for stuff to loot.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Salazar Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. Afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. Don't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Confringo!
Hello. Money. Nothing really giving a clue about that lock. I don't think was there.
Revelio.
The kind of the dog symbol and a staple gun.
The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Yeah,
Nice work.
bullshit, Sebastian, bullshit. You had no frickin'. Oh, number 4.
Noctua references painful and arduous
Did
challenges.
I
but
miss a
also rewards.
third note?
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
He heard money.
Symbols on another gate will match this dial.
Fish and alpha symbol. Use the same lock. Nope, we gotta use a different lock. Cool. Alright, that's shut tight.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
We need another lock thing, and I'm not seeing it. Maffey, thanks for the host. Ew. Alright. Oh. Hey, there was a lock right here.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo.
Oh, there's note number 3.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Where's the other? Gate. Duck face and what looks like the mountains.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Yeah, with me doing all the work, Bastion.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Ooh. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Yeah, just the last note. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Right.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Well.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Alright, let's learn ourselves some Crucio.
Ready?
I'm ready.
And we're in.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Alright, so guide page.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
I'm gonna wander around a bit too. There's more treasure to be had. And been sitting there a while, but damn, I'm thirsty. Fear we shall never come to an accord. Cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own. He understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter. Thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. So Salazar Slytherin didn't like where things were going with Hogwarts and said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." I shall place the creature in a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. Really? Right, Sebastian. Have a book.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Yes, we gotta.
It's breathtaking.
Because we gotta figure a way out of here. Well,
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it
this looks like
far.
a door to me.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
So it is a door. And I know.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
side quest, relationship quest to earn a little something, something, eh? Let's map again. Oh, right, that the alien keys. Audio. Other than getting those discs, I'm not even sure what those things do for you. All right. Let's go see what this student wants. Oh. Ah, okay, they're dead. Down a level. Skunky in the chat. You want to catch yourself a skunk? Now's the time. Now, there she is. Evangeline.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what?
If I were her, I'd be more upset about having to wear that
Professor Black
hat.
ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Understandable.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
All right.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
Onward to the music room.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Outpost. Busy.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft?
The bells must be upstairs.
Yeah, we've been up here the once before. Hello, Belle. We gonna need some Leviosa. This one.
Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
So we gotta go back down. Oh, it's up there. L.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on. Come to me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Okay. Down here. Ah. Ready to set you down a little more distance.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Hello, loot.
Alohomora.
Oh, this will be good. Good loot. What do we got? Well, it's money. It'll be money, at least.
Sometimes I wish someone would come figure me into
And she no doubt would have heard the bells. But go tell her the good news anyway.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Yeah, we may as well talk to her. We're going to have to do this eventually.
Right? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
Nope.
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true.
He's a poltergeist. He can go through walls.
I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys.
First things first.
If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Oh. My tracking off. Little bit. There we go.
Now what am I supposed to do?
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Updated form. Alright, let's look at our challenges. Quest. That 32 more side quests to get a lucky leprechaun overcoat. Seven more main story quests to fill that out. Alright. I got 8 open gear slots. Alright. Well, we've got this to Hawk. They'll all be getting sold. Good fit. Well, maybe we'll do a quick trip back to the room of requirement. Check out these unidentified items. And I'm thinking may need to go see about some selling off. Okay. Okay, they're the same. Do have increased damage with the Defendo. Interesting. Are going to change it. Alright, so in we'll actually go with just no glass. And everything else gets sold. So Hogsmeade right now, closest place to sell some off. Time to go visit Pippin and tell him some crap he's not needing. Coffee's empty. Hey, Toins. So, sorted as to where to run.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Well, I know full well what the specialties are. Increased damage of all damage. I may want to keep that. Then again,
Thank
it
you
would
again
lower
for
my
delivering
offense.
those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
So, we still have the appearances of all these things. Pleasure doing business to you, Pippin.
Farewell for now.
I can't help but wonder if there's any places around here with locks we haven't picked yet.
Revelio.
Letter saying he doesn't want tea. That'll be the day. Oh, we've got a couple of locks here. There we go.
Alohomora.
Just a little break and enter in broad daylight. Not a big deal. Oh, this place had nice four things for the stealing. Oh, make that 5. Oh, that was all the one place. Okay.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I wouldn't trust them in theory to do anything. Make no mind nor will of their own.
I want to kill him, but we're in city limits.
How emaciated they look. Imagine an army of inferi. No pain, no fear. They make the perfect.
Can't do spells like that to anybody in the city. That's a shame. Now, for a moment, I thought that might have been a heal page.
Bombarda!
Oh, they've got this place on lockdown. There's no getting in there. All right, thank. You know what? Let's. Wait. All right, let's go ahead and deal with the main story bit. And I think we had to go to the map room for this. Suppose I better take a look. Yeah. I completely wrong spot. Office. Cool.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear
still
more
has some of
this.
that glitching
And,
on
in
these
fact, I'd like to
cutscenes.
speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
It hurts.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Seems odd running around looking like Black.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And
Boils?
thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Okay,
Greetings.
then.
I mean, out of my way, children. I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
How many other little incidents like that are we gonna have?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Doing a very good impression of the git.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
We are not going to talk to anybody else extra if we can help it. I get this bit done.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word, please.
Oh.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. you simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
If you can't beat him, confuse him.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Fig is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Just... We gotta go to a certain spot to hide. Alright.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alright. Alright, we got that bit done. We got the password. Now, this field page.
Revelio.
Seen you there. Come on now. Here. Alright. Deal in chat. I know I've already got that.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Active, but it doesn't show a flame. Alright then. Treasures to be had. Right. Good there. And That switch is... Sure? Oh, I can't see it being that far away.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
And I got myself completely lost as to where I was for... Oh yeah. Okay, there's the door. Where the heck did they hide that other... Oh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
That should do it. Ta-da! Need the stuffs. Armor. Gloves. Or worse than what I'm wearing. Okay. May as well go ahead and access the headmaster's office. Ugh. Seriously, elevators. Who has them?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
That explains it. Almost there. Oh. Hi, Trip. Money.
Revelio.
Identified head item. As discussed, we have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Renrock's actions and have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment toward others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I'm inclined to agree with our friend at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now, we must remain vigilant. Aesop sharp.
Revelio.
Alright. Alright, back up the stairs. Buzzwole, that's a new one.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
The hair tonic, mustache wax, Thunderman pomade, comb, pearl handle, back scratcher, gold handle, oxycide. Paid in very small part, remainder to be billed to ministry.
That must be the pedestal.
I knew it. There, a little extra money. And we missed out on the buzzwole.
Where am I?
Now,
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear
this is
me?
a different look.
I am here.
Now?
In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Speaking of death, there's the boy himself. It is stealth time. Now you don't.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Turn around, buddy.
I need to time this just right.
Who says I don't do stealth?
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Hi there.
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Going up.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
That was almost a mistake. Just seen him in time. Hello, Death.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Oh, hello. Go on with you. Go.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Alright. We can only use this here, if I recall right, but...
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
have improved invisibility through this, so a lot easier sneaking.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I want to get closer to them, but...
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Now we can just take them out. I believe.
I've never felt such power.
Bada boom. Alright.
Revelio.
Oh, we can't. Gotta go with these spells we've got. Alright. I think that's kind of rude, not letting you change up the spells, but yeah. Ow. Let our health gain back, and there we go. Okay, buddy. Oh, more of them. How many are there gonna be? Alright. That took a bit.
Revelio.
0 treasures to be had. Sad. Maybe we do get a little. That's a wig and weld. Yeah. Oh. All right. Now we got it. Ow. Ow, come on, I triggered for that. Oh. Ugh. Almost dodged them. Ow. Bullshit. Oh, so he's not hurt by the base stuff. Are you done? That's right. Get the fuck out. Definitely a change from the other trials.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
You.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Alright, let's grab a relic.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
He's a junkie.
This must stop. all of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
And cool.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
You should have known, Fig, that a idiot like him is not a drinker. Feel the deathly hollow. Right.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Yeah, that'll be something to do tomorrow. Professor, what? Okay. Let's get back to the room of requirement. Talk to Deke.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Opulent spider's web hat. It's actually better. Give me a sec, Deke. We gotta... check things. Okay, those are both worse. Like jump up on defense. All right. Right. But this hat look matches the cloak. And those outfits are both worse. Yeah, oh, well, if the smoke alarm didn't go off, Hatter, you should be fine. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Yeah.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
All right. Phoenix Rising. Ooh. And that is a long way down. Well. Captain. Well, let's... why not? We'll do this. Like, we'll or at least go partway through this anyway.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
None of us are intimidated by your rash decisions.
Oh, got a lot of poachers to kill off here.
Skin. That fetches a few galleons.
And let's actually the freezing might be fun. Freeze them in place and then keep hitting them. Although I do want to use Bombarda. And Yeah, that'll do. $10 is $10. And more money.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Oh, stalker.
One of the little bastards scratched me. I let him live just long enough to regret it.
Best part of extorting someone is when I get to cast Cruciatus on them.
Okay, that one side.
I heard something.
Your life ends here. Shame. Best place to hunt beasts is the Forbidden Forest.
When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand next to me. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail.
Let's...
Someone's going to regret.
You're the one who freed
Stop flitting around like a billywhip! Don't try that again. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helmet lick. Just that?
Out of view!
You got anything over here to... No? That's rude.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm...
I don't think I killed the one up here, did I? Nope.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Lesson taught. Don't piss me off. They drop anything to collect? Yes, they did. Oh. Something to sell.
Thing is, who's to say
Better be a beast.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what you're talking. Since your head's never seen a clear tape.
Con, Ringo! I'd be more mindful if I takes gumption to steal a
I
stone.
thought we took care of him.
Surprised you're not fighting
Levioso!
Student who released Treadwell. You think you're so clever, don't you? You think you're safe with
You dare slay one of my own! You will! Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me. Afraid to take a hit, are you? What have you done?
Let's
You've heard quite enough of our ranks.
Potato. Bombarda.
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down? How did that feel? Levioso! How's the view?
Ah.
That one hurt. Levioso! Oi, you nicked our hippogriff! Levioso! Levioso!
Levioso, that is.
This looks like trouble.
Back for more, I see.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Right. Do our shopping. See what all they dropped, if anything. Did they seriously not drop anything?
Revelio.
A little rude.
The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
Doing, but we can well potion. That'll actually come in handy. All right. Oh, we are not tracking that game. Phoenix Rising. Tracking that. We need the Phoenix for the menagerie. First.
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
All right. There. Yes. Yeah, just seen the time. Let's trigger this blue
I've always said
flame.
that travel broadens the mind.
And I think I will just pause it here. Let's get a manual save in. Oh, we are so close to level 32. Save here. We'll use overwrite this hit. All right. Thanks again, everybody that came into stream today. It's been a very quiet afternoon. Not sure why that is. At any rate, that achievement notification. We'll be back here at 4 p.m. Eastern. And as per usual, Tuesday, 4 p.m. from Sea of Thieves with mostly Mad Hatter, Markham Fist, and Madman DP. I think tonight's plan, we're going to be looking at sinking some skellies and take their stuffs. Should be fun. Right. If there's any, there will be, could be an auto host potentially kick in over on Trovo. And as for Twitch, we will fire a raid over at someone. Cassiopeia doing some Fall Guys. Let's go. Hashtag coffee raid, as always. Copy that for the pasting. There we go. We'll see you at 4 Eastern. Till then, the coffee shop's closed, and you know the motto, death before decaf. Let's raid.